We didn't have a problem with Hitler trying to make Germany great again. I saw that little kind of slip in you did. It was more so the expansionism, the genocide, the exterminating people. Speaking of freaks, Joy Reid, I thought we were past this.
We're not.
We're not.
We are not.
We are not. We are not past this because we're still at Hitler something, Donald Trump Hitler, at least in Joy Reid world.
Stalin's Red Army walked through the gates of Auschwitz and uncovered the true inhumanity and evil of the Nazi regime.
1 second pause. Yeah. Why does she not feel the need to say Stalin bad the way we all do with Hitler? Why does she not feel the need to go, now Stalin, who's terrible, right? She just skims past it. All right, so I continue.
Yeah.
Millions of men, women, and children murdered. Thousands more starved, beaten, humiliated, and robbed of their dignity. But how did Hitler do it?
I don't know, you bald
with the support of millions of ordinary Germans who just wanted Germany to be great again. And business leaders who initially thought they could control him. Plus a cadre of devout political allies willing to do whatever he said for the sake of power. Hitler emerged emboldened after being imprisoned for staging a coup. His rage and xenophobia gained followers after the financial ruin of World War I and the Great Depression, and helped get him selected as chancellor. Once in power, he moved with shock and awe, imprisoning his liberal opposition, abolishing states' rights, and imposing bans on left-wing newspapers. He fueled German public outrage.
Don't think we don't notice the alopecia, Joy.
Notably, he and his Minister of Public Enlightenment and Propaganda, Joseph Goebbels, launched a massive propaganda campaign that labeled Jews as carriers of deadly diseases and violent terrorists. Similarities to what happened in Germany and what's happening now in America.
She looks like every point guard on St. John's.
History may not repeat verbatim, but it sure does rhyme.
God,
Trump and Steve Miller,
nice
his former director of speechwriting, depict non-white immigrants as carriers of deadly diseases who are violent terrorists. Trump was returned to the presidency after staging a coup and has exerted control of media or social media in order to parrot anti-immigrant vitriol and openly hateful anti-LGBTQ language, which is what Mena just did. And then there are the business leaders who pay him, fund him, and think they can control him.
Okay. Control the media. What you really mean to say here is, let's use Zuckerberg Meta as an example. What they said was, we did too much of the government's bidding. We're not going to do that anymore. Yes, control of the media, like threatening threatening companies that are treated as public platforms, to be clear, with some kind of reprimanding if they don't allow free and open discussion, like that kind of control over the media, or the media on which you right now mount your soapbox. Which kind of media is it that he controls? Like you talk about the Jews and something. I guess you're trying to compare them to immigrants. Is that what you're saying? Well, no, hold on a second. Those were legal residents of Germany. We didn't have a problem with Hitler trying to make Germany great again. I saw that little kind of slip in you did. It was more so the expansionism, the genocide, the exterminating people. He certainly wasn't an isolationist because he took over half of Europe. Oh, but we all remember when Hitler, he decided to extol the virtues of federalism and states' rights. I don't know if you know this, Donald Trump is actually giving more rights back to the states.
He is.
Freezing federal funding to look at it and try and cut waste, to downsize it. Almost the opposite of what Hitler did. It's just so lazy at this point, but nothing like perpetuating the negative original stereotype. I see you're still watching. You've fallen right into my trap to continue watching. And if you click this video, if you like this, there's probably more like-minded content right there. You can click or just tune in live weekdays at 10 a.m. Eastern. Or is that just what I want you to... Is that what I want you to think?